Did you see any new Star Trek news?
Oh god, I've watched a whole load of Star Trek, but I feel like there's not as much kind of like fucking weirdness. There's not as many things that have not been raised before.
Fair enough.
And there are more episodes where I'm just like, eh. Like there's the one of like, Data saved the kid, and then the kid pretends to be an android.
Oh, wow, yeah, I remember that one.
Worf's son comes to visit, and he's a little prick.
Yeah, it gets a bit soap opera-y for a bit.
Yeah. There was, whatever. There was the mind rapists.
Ooh.
They were fun.
Keep you on your toes, don't they?
Fun episode. Although there's the bit with the mind rapists. So there's people, they can access memories, and they use your memories to have sex with you.
Oh, who were these people?
Mind rapists.
What's
I can't remember what they're called.
TNG, season 5.
Yeah.
Do you remember what it was called?
I'm not that far into it. What was the last thing that I watched? Was it the Masterpiece Society? No. Oh, no, I watched that episode last night. Violations?
Yeah,
this guy,
that
he's
guy
the
looks like a
mind
mind
rapist.
rapist, isn't he? Is he the one just living in people's memories?
Well, he like goes
without
in
consent?
and he has sex with them, and they, yeah, it's just bad dude. But he like tries to frame his dad because he doesn't like his dad,
Right.
and they talk and they're like, oh, like no one has committed this crime back on our planet for like hundreds of years, and the punishment's very severe. I want to know what they do. Because they never mention what the punishment is.
Yeah.
But they do take him back, and they do assure he is going to be punished.
Is it like a mind gangbang? Does the whole jury just
Wow.
poke his brain with their brains?
Wow. I was kind of
going.
thinking more that, like, did he just get fucking mega lobotomized? Because if you're like a kind of weird telepath rapist, like, surely that is the...
Yeah, you gotta cut off their brain dingus.
Because they even make a point when they're on the spaceship, because they're like, oh, can we get these guys to, like, stay in their room? And someone points out, like, telepaths can go through fucking shields and shit like that. Like, we can't stop them.
How about
Why
not
make
have
them
on
stay
the
in their
ship?
room? And Captain Picard's like, I think it's still a good idea. Let's ask them to stay in their room. That'll probably keep it under control. Spoilers, it doesn't.
Right.
So,
You can
yeah.
think through walls.
Exactly.
Has Picard got hair in this?
It's a flashback to him showing Dr. Crusher her dead husband.
Oh. She's not got dead husband face on. Sure. I don't know if I've ever seen this one. Can
They
Troy
have-
not keep the brains out?
No, because she's the first person. Because after you get the mind rape happen, then you go unconscious for like 3 days conveniently. So she can't.
Perfect. So get the telepath out of the way.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
Also, no, and they do establish, I think, literally in this scene, of like he's just like having a chat to her, or like she comes out because his dad was mean to him, and like storms out of dinner, and she comes and has a chat, and she's like, "Oh, I can't read your emotions because you're a special species. My powers are defunct right now."
Once again, Troy is not helpful in the one situation she would be helpful.
Otherwise, she instantly could have solved like who was the evil one and who was the good one. What were the other episodes that saw? They went to go and see Spock.
Oh, yeah.
That was cool.
Oh, Darmok!
Oh god, this fucking episode.
That's a great episode.
I don't know. I thought it was
Darmok and Jalak at Tanagra.
yeah, like that line over and over again. Darmok and Jalak. Darmok in the ocean.
Yeah.
I feel like I kind of fucking solved the riddle within minutes. But I guess it's supposed to be a bit like that.
I love the bit there at the end where they're about to go to battle and everything's the worst, and then Picard just storms onto the bridge and is just like, "I got this." Darmok and Jalak, very sad. And he just does it. He's like learned enough of the language.
Yeah.
When the walls fell, Tom. When the walls fell.
But they speak like 90% of it is like English that they speak.
Well, it's because the universal translator is translating their words.
Oh, okay. Right, that
but
makes sense.
But it's gibberish without the context of their words.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
But even when he's on the planet, does he have a...
Yeah, they've all got one in their ear.
Really? Like the Babel fish.
Yes, it's exactly like the Babel fish.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it was an okay episode. I've got to say, I fucking hate that Captain Picard has the cool jacket.
I know. It looks so weird, doesn't it?
Just him walking around with cool jacket.
And no one else is allowed a cool jacket.
Yeah, just seems dumb. Not a fan of cool jacket. Which other episodes? Oh, this was a pretty good one. Ensign Rowe, the bad ensign.
Yeah, so I don't remember her first episode because she's in it a fair bit later as well. But I'm guessing because she's a Bajoran, she just like fucking hates the Cardassians. And that's her whole thing.
Something happened. She got sent to like space jail. Because she let a whole load of like other people die because she broke orders and got bumped down to being an ensign. And then whatever, like she gets coerced by some commander, blah blah blah. But she comes good in the end and decides to stay on the Enterprise. Although this scene, it's the only time I've ever seen it happen. For some reason, she wears this different outfit purely because they go to this planet it's like a Bajoran refugee camp or whatever.
Right.
And like they're fucking cold and they don't have blankets. She wears this one specific outfit just so she can take off her jacket and give it to a child.
Well, isn't that convenient?
But they didn't know that the planet was going to be like that when they first got there.
What if she just worn the onesie like everyone else?
What if she just wore the regular clothes? It's like, oh, I can't actually... this is awkward. I can't give you anything. No, this one time I'm going to wear this other uniform that no one has ever seen before and take it down. And it irritated me more than it should have. Just so that
that is like a real
she could be shown to
it?
be caring.
Yeah.
Very disappointing.
Wow, a lot of jacket talk today.
A lot of jacket talk.
Does Picard only wear the cool jacket in Darmok? Does he ditch it after that?
No, he wears it in a whole load of episodes, but almost at random. What's that? Crystalline structure? Sure.
Oh, the crystalline entity is a bit spooky.
Yeah, that was cool, but they just fucking kill it. Good work, everybody.
Yeah, well done.
Which was this? Oh, she has to take control of the ship. Oh yeah, so the girl.
Oh, I like this episode because like Troy's technically in command, but she doesn't know anything about starships.
Yeah.
And so like it's a good one because you get loads more Chief O'Brien, and he's like, "Ooh, good idea, Deanna, but that will destroy the entire ship.
We will die." So what if we did this? I think I get what you mean. You want make ship go fast, but we'll just do it in this slight different way.
I'll do it in a way where we won't all die. If that's okay with you.
How does that sound?
And meanwhile, Ensign Rowe's just like, fucking kill them all!
Oh, fuck. Oh. Okay, so, right, I think it was during this episode. There was something that I saw, and it opened up a realm of possibilities where you... Like, what is like the most... what's this? Just the silly thing. Anything in the world, Ben.
So what, in Star Trek or in the world?
Just real world, you know. Something goofy that is dumb. An object, a thing that we talk about.
Oh, I don't know. Why don't USB sticks go both ways?
I was thinking more of just an object, but what about shit? We'll just use shit as an example.
What about shit? Sure.
So, right, this episode proves you could become the chief of shit.
Yeah.
You could become the chief of literally anything. Name anything, and you could become the chief of it.
Can I become the chief of plushies?
You could literally become the chief of plushies. You could become the chief of fucking plushies. That could literally be your rank. The captain would promote you to that rank.
Okay.
Because they're hanging out with these like kids.
Oh yeah, Picard fucking hates kids. He does not like being stuck in an elevator with them.
But one of these, so like the eldest kid, he's like, cool. You're gonna have to be a number one, because we got to get out of this elevator. And then whatever, this other fucking kid, he's like, you could be my fucking science officer. Because these were all winners of like the fucking Enterprise Science Fair.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then there's like this kid who's just dumb as shit. And he's like, what was your like science thing about? And he's like, I did it on turnips or parsnips or something. And he's like, okay, well, you could be chief of parsnips then. Just,
Not
like,
even
continues.
an officer. The other two are now commissioned.
yeah. And but if you had have done your science project on like, I did it on Data's cum tank. By this logic, he'd be like, cool, well, you're now chief of Data's cum tank. Right, let's keep going. Let's do...
No further questions.
No further questions. Just fucking move along. And, I just really liked that literally on a whim, you can get promoted to any fucking task.
That's amazing. I love it.
Any task ever. What the fuck is this?
Oh, have you not seen him yet?
No.
He's the Traveller.
I don't think so.
Don't worry about it. Well, you'll get there.
Sure.
Is this the one where Worf's stuck in 10 forward and ends up having to midwife O'Brien's wife?
Yeah.
That was awkward. He didn't want to do that.
No, he didn't. Where was fucking Guinan that episode? I feel like she would have solved loads of these problems.
Oh, God, yeah. Well, got to get rid of her then.
Just she's somewhere else.
Well, everyone's in the worst place, right? Picard's stuck with the kids, Deanna's on the bridge, Worf is in 10 forward. So what's the worst place for Guinan? Because that's where she is.
Oh.
She's like stuck in engineering or something like that.
No,
and they're like,
she'd love
Guinan,
that.
the warp core's gone critical. What do we do?
No, she'd be able to solve that. Guinan can like sort anything out.
Okay.
She's a pro.
In her room.
She's asleep. That's right. She slept through the whole thing. Oh, Guinan. But yeah, that was good.
I like it when everything breaks and they can't just use their tech to save the day. And they got to like.
Yeah, that was
work.
cool. It was like an interesting. It was a good episode. I liked it. The different like things going on. You got to see a bit more happening.
The game. I remember the game.
So the game, that was everyone plays the super addictive game. Honestly, I played a lot of fucking games, and this game looked like shit.
It really did. I think maybe you got to play it though.
Yeah.
Like a lot of games look like shit till you play them.
Also, I think it's supposed to like release like
dopamine or
serotonin
something.
or whatever.
So, if I remember rightly, in this one, everyone on the ship becomes completely incapacitated because they're all too busy playing this game on their phones.
Yeah.
But how does it get onto the ship?
Riker goes to what's it called? The fuck planet.
Yep. He goes to a Roticon 9.
And the woman with the butt head gives it to him. Like he's like, oh, play this because they've got a plan to like take over the ship.
So long story short, Riker couldn't keep in his pants.
So Riker's,
and the whole Enterprise was almost compromised.
Yeah, Riker's like fucking her and plays the game. And then they're hanging out. Also, there is like a weird bit later on where like Wesley's back and he meets like this ensign on the ship.
She became famous for something afterwards.
Who is she?
I can't remember her name, but when she was older, she was like
Ashley Judd.
Famous for something.
Who's Ashley Judd?
She's like in films.
Oh, she's in the Darmok episode. Wow.
She's probably just beep boops or something in the background. She's an actor in films, but I can't remember any films she's been in.
Yeah, fuck knows. Oh my god, that's a million films.
Yeah. I don't know if I've seen any of them.
Dolphin Tale 2. not my favorite of the Dolphin Tale quadrilogy.
No, real low point in the series. But isn't it like, if I remember right, like when they play that, every time they get like score a point, they look like they're about to come in their pants.
Yeah, literally. That's it.
Like it's so creepy. And then when like Wesley's mum is playing it, and she like is like, oh. And then she's like, Wesley, you've got to play this game. And he's like creepily.
Yeah.
And he's like, but stepmother, I don't want to play the sex game.
That's pretty much how it goes. Like verbatim. Yeah, you remember that scene really well because that is pretty much how it plays out. Yeah, so sex game episode. Also, there's just a bit where, Wesley meets this girl. Mm-hmm. And like later on, he's talking to like Riker, and he's like, "Oh, like I was doing something, hanging out with Ensign, whatever,
Ashley Judd.
Like, do you know her?" And like Riker's like, "Oh, I do. Great girl." And it's like, did you fuck the girl that fucking Wesley Crusher is like hooking up with? Because
oh my god, Riker.
It's fucking Riker.
He's quite a lot older than her. And her superior officer.
I don't think that ever has been a problem for, like, rank has never been issues in.
No. He just has them transferred.
Real bad.
What a fucking dirty dog.
But yeah, it was just like, they don't overtly say it, but it's like, I feel like it's very implied.
Oh my god. And considering the whole episode starts with him getting everyone in trouble
because of his fucking...
because of his casual sex on the Rotacon 9.
Exactly. There's like one or two other like... There's something else.
Oh, I recognise that guy.
This one. Who played this guy?
He's the time traveller who wants to...
He like comes back and he's like, I'm a big fan of yours. It's great to be able to like see you guys, especially on this very important day because they have to like decide how they can help this planet. Mm-hmm. And there's a chance that they might just fucking kill everyone if it goes wrong.
Oh wow, okay. So he's like, this is a historic day where maybe everyone dies.
He's like, look, I'm from the future. I can't tell you anything because it might change stuff. Who played him? Matt Frewer? Like, because he looks familiar, and I liked him a lot. He was very, very charismatic.
Yeah, he's quite smooth, isn't he?
Monarch? Hercules? Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Max Headroom. Oh, really?
Who's Max Headroom?
The TV person. It would make more sense when I show you. This guy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember him.
But yeah, so like he's like hanging out on the ship and is constantly like, oh, I can't tell you stuff, because I'm from the future, and is just like they're just chatting shit. Mm-hmm. But then like loads of stuff has gone missing, and it turns out there was a time traveler from like the 26th century, but they went back to the 22nd century, and this guy kills him,
steals his time machine,
and then manages to program it and get forwards to the 24th century, and then he's going to take.
So he's actually from the past, and he's going to take all of the Star Trek shit back to the past, and
then because he's like a shit inventor, and then like release it. But he made a terrible, terrible call of he'd programmed his ship to like just go back to his own time automatically.
Oh, shit. Well, maybe he doesn't understand how the ship worked, and he just found the dial and was like, yeah, 3 hours will be enough. Like a microwave dial, you know?
But he's got a fucking ring. He's got a special ring that he controls here.
Oh.
And he...
Oh, wow. Look at that. It's so high-tech.
This is really cool.
That's the new Apple ring coming next year.
Oh, man. Why do they just stop at watch? They should go to rings. Boom, my Apple ring.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to watch The Godfather on that? Like,
it's just so good.
really make Martin Scorsese shit his pants.
Well, you know how like
It's the way it was intended.
like since more and more people watch stuff on their phones, like you know, whatever, like TikToks or people even make YouTube shorts and stuff. To be viewed on a phone screen.
Yeah.
When these get really popular, you're going to be recording these tiny fucking 12 by 8 video
I only watch
resolutions.
12 by 8 resolution. And I always carry my paperclip around so I can push the buttons.
So super cool. I'm into it. Yeah. I like this episode a lot. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, it was a fun one. He was quite fun to watch, I remember.
Yeah, he's just like really, really chatty, really fucking weird. Yeah, very good.
Man. Good luck closing the ads without accidentally clicking on the ad.
Oh, God. If you think just closing that on just like a mobile phone is hard enough. Yeah, like every time it opens a pop-up, you're like, oh, fuck! It obscured everything I'm watching! Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, just a nightmare. It's a fucking nightmare. Also, the unification. So Spock, they think that he's defected to the Romulans.
Yeah.
And so Picard and Data, they like sneak to Romulus because they want to like find out what the fuck's going on.
He's trying to bring them back together, right?
Yeah, there's talks of like them unifying. And he's there because he wants to like, get the Vulcans and the Romulans to be friend again. And then they're like going to have this meeting with this guy. There's this like his old friend that he's known for 80 years is like helping them like organize the people, bring it to the fucking Romulan Senate. But it turns out, those Romulans are going to Romulan.
No, who'd have thought sneaky shenanigans from the Romulans?
Yeah, and so they're just pulling fucking sneaky shit. There's like some pretty cold-blooded fucking shit happens in it of like the Romulans, their plan is, which honestly, I feel like you shouldn't be able to get away with this because they do have holograms, and people use holograms a lot. That they want they capture fucking Spock because they want him to announce like, a peace envoy is coming to Vulcan from Romulus, and it's like 3 ships that they've managed to like kind of build that are look like Romulan ships, and they're look like Vulcan ships, but they're packed full of Romulan soldiers.
Trojan ships.
And they want Spock to announce, like, okay, there's a peace envoy coming. Be chill, my dudes.
Yeah.
And
wink.
But actually, it's not. And he's like, well, logically, you'll kill us after me saying that anyway, so no, I'm not going to say it. And they're like, oh, well, it's fine. We'll just make a hologram of you then, I guess. And they make this hologram.
Right. But surely, like, Vulcan wouldn't just be like, well, I guess Spock said it on telly. He didn't come through our encrypted channels or give us, like, a heads up.
Any of this other stuff.
I did see him on Romulan telly, so that's probably good enough.
It just seemed dumb. Or surely you'd always kind of have a little bit of doubt that, like, you could just take your, like, camcorder into the holodeck. You could instantly simulate people and be like, cool, I want a simulation of Picard to be like...
Yeah, surely, like, you wouldn't...
I'm going to make Tom the captain of the ship now. It's my order. And I, like, film it on my fucking ring phone. Then I walk around and show everyone, like, look, he made me the captain.
Yeah.
He's an imposter. Kill him.
Yeah, that's
I'm the captain now. Like, people would be like, oh, there's a chance that he didn't say that. I'm like, got the footage.
Yeah. The deepest of fakes.
Deepest of fakes, because you can make these perfect holograms.
Yeah, you'd think they'd have to be like a sub-channel with a code in it or something like that.
Something, yeah. But so they all get kind of like rumbled. It turns out, whatever, Spock fucking hacks the computer and it's like, hello, it's me, Spock. There's 3 ships coming, but they're not good ships. They're full of troops. And then they like cut him off. And everyone's like, okay, right, that's probably the real Spock. And so the Enterprise goes to these like 3 ships, and they're like, oh, they've got like fucking 2,000 troops on there. That's a lot of fucking boys. And they're like, the Vulcan warbird, bird of prey, which one do they have?
The big green one.
Yeah.
I think it's a warbird.
That just fucking decloaks, so they just instantly just kill all of their own troops and then fly off.
Oh, destroy all the evidence.
But they've already seen it. I didn't get
You
why...
can't prove anything,
I didn't
Starfleet.
really get why they fucking did that.
They're the bad guys. Also, is 2,000 troops enough to do anything to Vulcan, a whole planet full of people?
Yeah, but they're peace nerds.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah,
peace nerds, but they've got the fucking pinch.
Yeah.
But I guess if you've got fucking, like, laser rifles...
Yeah, but still, 2,000 people, like... I don't feel like you could conquer the UK if the UK didn't have an army.
I think there was a thing like the idea of... like, they would get overrun eventually, but, like, they were going to dig in and create, like, so much turmoil that it would allow something else.
Okay.
I don't know. Tasha Yar was there. Or evil Tasha Yar.
Yeah, who's like her great-granddaughter or something?
Yeah, I was like... okay, whatever. Because there's some plan.
Yeah,
It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
yeah. Maybe they got a bomb or something. Who
Sure.
knows?
Why not?
Whatever.
But yeah, there you go. That's the Star Trek news.
That's Star Trek. That's a lot of Star Trek news. Enjoyed that.
That's a big rundown of episodes that I've watched.
Yeah, what's hero worship? Oh, right. That's where boy wants to be android. Sure. He's like, I don't need to eat. I'm a robot.
I'm a robot.
Oh no, I do need to eat. Aren't these guys fucking space Nazis?
No. Well, they're very into like eugenics.
Yeah. Because they like wanted to join the Federation, and then the Federation were like, oh.
No, it's like the I don't know what the fuck is going to happen. Some fucking there's tectonic shifts or something flying from space or I don't fucking know. There's like a giant fucking ball of plasma or something is like going to fly near the planet. Mm-hmm. It will then create tectonic shifts. You get a little bit of everything.
Oh wow! Okay, all the things.
But they need assistance from the people. Mm-hmm. But they're like, no, we can't let anyone come in or out. We like seal our domes, and everyone is like bred for a single job, a single like purpose.
Right.
And I don't know. It was okay. It was a real middle of the ground Star Trek episode.
Cool.
The leader, he was a bit fucking wishy-washy with his morals. Kind of flipped and flopped.
He's got a sweet collar.
He does. He does have a good collar. Well, I like this guy, who's like the fucking like enforcer of the old ways or something.
Right.
And he's just constantly just like, this is not how we do things. We shouldn't be doing this.
Right.
Doesn't really back it up or do anything.
Captain Boomer over there. Just being like,
yeah, he's just there.
We do things a certain way.
You're not supposed to do it like this. And he's like, I'm the leader of the planet. He's like, but it's different. It's different. And yeah. So,
cool.
You know, they saved the day. I think. I can't remember if someone leaves the planet with them or not. Because some people are like, we don't want to live here. We don't like having our entire, like, I have to be the head of science forever, and I was bred to be head of science.
Do I have to be the poop scooper forever?
Yeah.
Don't like scooping poop.
Yeah, but like, sorry, bud, you were fucking bred for that job.
Then why didn't you block out my sense of smell?
No, we enhanced it so you can smell the poop from further away.
Oh,
because we want you to smell it before anyone else can, so you can hone in on it.
Look at these giant scooping hands.
Yeah, my brush hand and my shovel hand. Oh, God. Yeah, exactly. Old Poop Scoopulon.
Poop Scoopulon with the Snoz Little 5000.
Just has a real bad fucking day.
What else is he going to do? You can't do anything else, Poop Scooper.
Literally nothing. I know you want to play the piano, but you're not allowed. Fuck, when is this? Is this season? This must be season 1.
This is early days. Look, Wolf still looks like a weird, Q-tip guy.
And he doesn't have longer hair.
And he's got his weird braided sash that doesn't look as good as his later one. But Wolf really had a glow up, didn't he? He looks so much cooler in the later series. God, he does have the stare of a psychopath, though, doesn't he? When he wants to.
Like, what's his name? Who's the leader of the...
Oh, yeah. Gowron?
Gowron, yeah. Gowron's cool. I'm into Gowron. He's got like those good eyes.